Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show today. In this Cricket Happening Show, well, what I'm going to talk about is the second match, but not in greater detail, probably touch on some salient features of this match. But let me start off by saying that the ICC Champions Trophy 2013 today lost, that is India, who are the ICC Champions Trophy 2013, lost to the hosts West Indies today in the second match of the tri-series, and lost the match in a very close encounter which went all the way down to the wire, with West Indies, the hosts, winning by 1 wicket with just 14 balls remaining, with the birthday boy Kemar Roach, the tailender, who was actually he was turning 25 today, so he was actually celebrating his 25th birthday. He kept his cool. In fact, there was a bit of panic in the West Indies ranks. It was not a good score put up by India. India only put up 229 for 7, batting first. But what was good about it is, cool as a cucumber, Kemar Roach, the two tailenders, even though they were at one stage 220 for 9, what was good about it was Kemar Roach and Tino Best kept their cool, especially Kemar Roach on his 25th birthday, giving West Indies a victory in the 48th over. But what was good was they kept their cool, they didn't panic, they really took their time, and slowly, by nurdling the singles, they slowly took West Indies, the hosts, home. And what a victory that was. And as you know, West Indies were crippled today with Dwayne Bravo, the West Indies captain, being out of the game today. And his place, in fact, they decided not to give the captaincy to Darren Sammy or Chris Gale. Instead, they opted for Kieron Pollard. And what a victory for Kieron Pollard, captaining West Indies, the hosts, for the first time in a one-day international match. And making it count. And what a victory it was. A very close encounter. As I said, it was a 1-wicket victory with just 14 balls remaining. So congratulations to the West Indies for doing this to India, because India, as you know, recently were crowned the ICC Champions Trophy winners. As far as this match is concerned, as I said, I'm not going to go into any greater detail today. It's going to be like just touching on the salient features of the match. India were the ones who actually batted first. In fact, Kieron Pollard took a good decision. In fact, the captain Kieron Pollard decided that on a damp pitch he would put the Indians in, and it was a very good decision on the part of the West Indian captain Kieron Pollard, and that really paid dividends, because, as you know, the success for India as far as the ICC Champions Trophy was concerned was the success story of the openers Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan, who actually used to give some very good starts in the ICC Champions Trophy. But today it all got nipped away, because the first wicket to go, as I said, Shikhar Dhawan was an early victim. In fact, India lost 2 quick wickets. They first lost Shikhar Dhawan, who was caught and bowled by Kemar Roach for 11 of 10 balls with 2 fours. Virat Kohli followed him to the pavilion when the India score of 39, with Virat Kohli's contribution being just 11 runs. Sammy was bowling superbly, took the wicket of Virat Kohli. He was gone for 11 with just 1 6. That made the score 39 for 2. Then it took a partnership, but Rohit Sharma was looking confident. He understood the needs of the game, so he started buckling down along with Dinesh Karthik, and slowly started pushing the score. And when the score reached 98, West Indies once again broke through that partnership, which actually added a very good, important, I would say, in such around 60 runs partnership was there between Rohit Sharma and Dinesh Karthik. And after that, it was the time for Dinesh Karthik's wicket, as Samuels actually picked up the wicket. He was caught and bowled by Samuels. There was definitely, as I said, the pitch was damp. There was some movement for the seam and swing bowlers, and I thought the West Indian bowlers really bowled. They stuck to a plan. It really worked. After that, in fact, Rohit Sharma was the highest scorer with a knock of 60 runs of 89 deliveries, 4 fours and 1 6. In fact, Suresh Raina did his bit today by contributing 44 of 55 balls with 4 fours. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, unfortunately, today he had a calf muscle injury, and well, that put paid to his hopes, as he couldn't really stroke the ball as fluently as he would have normally done in the way he was if he was fully fit. and Mahendra Singh Dhoni's contribution was 27 of 35 deliveries, 1 4. Ravindra Jadeja contributing 15 of 20 deliveries, 2 4s, and in the end it was Ashwin not out on 5. Bhuvneshwar Kumar showed some pluck there, unbeaten 11 of 5 deliveries, 1 4 and 1 6. And India finished off with 229 for 7 of 50 overs, which probably could have been much more. As I said, the West Indies bowling was absolutely up to the mark. It was a good toss to win for Kieron Pollard on a damp pitch and put the Indians in and put them under pressure straight away. As far as the bowling figures was concerned, Kemar Roach 10 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 41. In fact, he was the one who did the double act today, because as you know, not only with the ball, he also came up with the bat with in 4.2 overs. 10 runs were added between the tailenders Kemar Roach and Tino Best. But what was really required was to keep be as cool as a cucumber and not really panic under the circumstances, and that's what precisely Kemar Roach did. So 10 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 41. So good return on his 25th birthday. Tino Best 10 overs, no maiden, 252. Got a bit awry at times, I would say. Darren Sammy 10 overs, 3 maidens, 2 for 41 for him. He was absolutely on the mark there. 1 over for 8 runs for Kieron Pollard, the captain today, the new captain. And what a match for him on his first match as the captain of the West Indies cricket team, and that too on their home turf. Kieron Pollard getting onto this victory. Sunil Narine 10 overs, no maiden, none for 56, and Marlon Samuels 9 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 20. Sunil Narine was really today. It was, if you look at it, and you know, Sunil Narine is normally a very economical bowler, but today he couldn't really get it against India. India really figured him well and played him well, and in fact he leaked 56 runs of his 10 overs. Marlon Samuels 9 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 20. I thought he was the best bowler today. Not only throttled the runs, also picked up some the vital wicket. In fact, he picked up the wicket of I thought it was Dinesh Karthik, who was caught and bowled. Now, as far as West Indies were concerned, their target was 230 to win. Well, for West Indies, everything was going according to the plans. In fact, they lost Chris Gale pretty early today. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, in fact, Umesh Yadav was the one who actually gave India the double breakthrough. So their innings was also going in absolute typical fashion as when India were batting. And in fact, they were in a worse situation than India, because at one time they were reduced to 26 for 3, with Umesh Yadav striking a double blow. First he picked up the wicket of Chris Gale, caught by 9 of 11 of 9 deliveries, 2 4s in that, and then it was Devon Smith who was sent back to the pavilion by Yadav. Who actually brought an in-swinger, and he was gone for a duck. And then Bhuvneshwar Kumar picked up a wicket, a very important wicket, I would say, under the circumstances, as Marlon Samuels, you know what a classy batsman he is. He was sent back to the pavilion by Bhuvneshwar Kumar, clean bowl for 1, and that made West Indies at a very sorry state at 26 for 3. But after that, it was Darren Bravo, the Dwayne Bravo's brother. As you know, Dwayne Bravo today was not playing this match. Darren Bravo took the opportunity with both hands. He combined well with Johnson Charles. Johnson Charles was absolutely aggressive personified. It didn't matter to him what was the score. He just went in the calypso way, slamming Umesh Yadav for 3 consecutive boundaries in a particular over, and he was also going aerial at times. And this all went on, and it was a good partnership, and this is the one which really gave West Indies that impetus. From 26 for 3, it was a nice little partnership with, in fact, as I said, Johnson Charles was, the way he was playing, he was good off the back foot, he was good off the front foot, he was dealing with the pace bowlers and the spinners alike. He was full of aggression, and that was what pretty important. And he actually combined well with Darren Bravo, gave him some good company. Darren Bravo, as you know, he's such a player that he goes in the Brian Lara mold, as we all know, and well, he definitely showed glimpses of that with his stroke making. And everything was going well for West Indies until India suddenly got into the game at this particular stage when Bravo's wicket was gone. Ravichandran Ashwin picking up Bravo for 55 of 78 deliveries, 5 4s and 1 6. But Johnson Charles was pretty well entrenched at the crease at the time, and then Dinesh Ramadhan. This was the time India really got into the game. As I said, first they picked up the wicket of Bravo, and then when Kieron Pollard, the new captain today, was sent back to the pavilion by Ishan Sharma for 4, and also Dinesh Raman, the wicket keeper, was clean bowled by Ashwin for 4. That made the score 161 for 6, and there was some pressure piling on the West Indies at that particular stage. But as I said, Johnson Charles was there still at the wicket, and that was the good thing happening for the West Indies. But Darren Sammy joined in, and Darren Sammy decided to wield the willow in a very, I would say, in a very aggressive manner, as he went on to slam 3 sixes and 2 fours in his knock of 29 of 25 balls. And in trying to actually hit Ishan Sharma, he actually holed out for 29. But again, Johnson Charles, and the equation was getting a bit tougher when Sammy had done his job over there, but Johnson Charles then had to really rely on the company of tailenders. And realizing that the tailenders were there, Johnson Charles decided to chance his arm, but only succeeded in actually giving a catch. But it was pretty sad to see Johnson Charles, who played a very good aggressive innings of 97. Well, he was the man of the match, no doubt about that. In fact, he was gone for 97. Umesh Yadav picked up the wicket of Johnson Charles, luring him into a big stroke, and he was gone for 97 of 100 deliveries, 8 fours and 4 sixes. Well, one thing that I would like to say about Johnson Charles seems to be improving in leaps and bounds as far as an opening partner for Chris Gayle is concerned. I think he's developing into a real able foil for Chris Gayle. So when Johnson Charles gone, then slowly the panic started setting into the West Indies camp, with Kemar Roach being joined by Sunil Narine, and Suresh Raina picked up the wicket of Sunil Narine. So that made it all the more difficult, with the score 220 for 9. As I said, the match went on to the wire, and then there were only 10 runs separating. But 10 runs were separating, either team could win. West Indies needed 10 runs, India needed 1 wicket. That was the last final wicket. But what was good, as I said, Kemar Roach on his 25th birthday, keeping a very cool temperament, and also Tino Best, ably supporting him. Slowly, instead of not panicking at all, slowly nurdling the singles, they went on to victory. And as I said, it was the coolness of the tailenders, Kemar Roach and Tino Best, which actually had West Indies home. They were in a panicky situation, but finally they prevailed, making 230 for 9, and victory was West Indies. And West Indies, not only that, they, as you know, they won the first match too. They are at the top of the table now, after the wins against Sri Lanka with a bonus point, and now they win against India, and that makes it 9 points for the West Indies in the tri-series, with India and Sri Lanka remaining on 0. Well, as far as the bowling figures are concerned, Bhuvneshwar Kumar 7 overs 1 maiden, 1 for 36 for him. Umesh Yadav did a good job, 9.4 overs 2 maidens, 3 for 43. Jadeja bowled 10 overs 1 maiden, none for 50. He came in for some real treatment as some sixes were hit off him. Ishan Sharma 9 overs 2 for 51. Ashwin 2 for 44, and Suresh Raina 2 overs 1 maiden, 1 for 4. And then Johnson Charles for his very brilliant innings of 97 of 100 deliveries took the man of the match award. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, today I don't have much time to really talk about anything else other than that, but one thing I could say, West Indies have put up a great show, especially considering the fact that they didn't have their real captain Dwayne Bravo today due to injury, and also Kieron Pollard was given the captaincy. And also one more thing one should keep in mind, that West Indies should be pretty proud of this effort that they put against India today and got to the victory, because one was they were playing against ICC Champions Trophy winners India, and remember Ravi Rampal, who normally bowls pretty economically, and he did well against Sri Lanka too in the previous match, had to miss this game because of injury. So considering all the facts, I thought West Indies have to be really lauded for their efforts. And well, they are really keeping the spirit going. The Calypso spirit is really taking a big, really I would say, it's really growing like anything here, I would say. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I have nothing else to say. So this was the match report as far as West Indies and India were concerned, and I would see you all later tomorrow with my next Cricket Happening show. Until then, it's a big goodbye from your host Ram today. Thank you.